Hello and welcome to Explain the Charts. Today, July 3rd, 2025, we're taking a close look at Amazon, ticker symbol Amazon. We're going to combine some recent news events with detailed chart analysis to give you a clear perspective on where this stock might be headed. First, let's cover the headlines. Recent news indicates Jeff Bezos has been selling off a significant chunk of his Amazon shares. Some analysts see this as a cause for concern, questioning what Bezos might know that the average investor doesn't. However, reports also point to strong accumulation/distribution indicators and building bullish sentiment, suggesting underlying strength. Also, keep an eye on the U.S. labor market data, which has been mixed, with some reports exceeding expectations while others signal a potential slowdown. Also, Trump is still talking about tariffs, which could be good for U.S. companies. Let's switch over to the charts and see if we can find any correlation between these events and Amazon's price action. Alright, let's start with the daily chart. Looking at the past year or so, we can see significant volatility. There was a major dip in August of 2024 from around the 185 range to about 165, after which the stock recovered slowly. Currently, Amazon is hovering around the 219.92 level. We need to watch for a potential breakout or breakdown from this range. If we see sustained trading above 223.30, the most recent high, that could signal a bullish continuation. Key long-term analyst predictions estimate a rise to the 230 to 250 range. However, if the price drops below 217.93, the recent low, we could see a further correction down to the 212 area. Now let's zoom in on the 1-hour chart to get a more granular view of recent price action. We can see a bit of choppiness, with the price oscillating within a tighter range than on the daily chart. There is quite a bit of sideways movement. Looking at the 15-minute chart, we can see very short-term fluctuations. The price has been mostly stuck within the 219 to 221 range recently, in the last day or so. It looks like it's trying to find support at the 219 level. Now, regarding predictions, taking into account both the news and the charts, I would say there's a 60% chance we'll see a test of the 223 resistance level in the coming weeks, especially if the broader market remains bullish. However, if negative news emerges or the overall market sentiment shifts, there's a 40% chance we could see a dip towards the 212 level. Keep an eye on those earnings report dates, mentioned on Nasdaq as well. Any surprises there could cause dramatic spikes or drops. So, to recap, key price levels to watch are the resistance at 223 and support around 212 and 218.93. Pay attention to any further news regarding Bezos share sales, as well as developments in trade relations, and especially the next earnings release. Remember, this is just an analysis, not financial advice. Do your own research before making any trading decisions. Thanks for tuning in to Explain the Charts.